Okay, hello everyone, welcome to today's video where we will discuss King You of Zhou, the last king of the Western Zhou Dynasty. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. In the previous video, we talked about King Li of Zhou. Today's subject, King Yu, was his grandson. The title Yu was his posthumous name. Generally, this title was given to people who had certain negative traits, and it's worth noting that only 5 people in Chinese history were given the posthumous name Yu. King Yu of Zhou was the first one. So what did he do? As we mentioned, his grandfather, King Li of Zhou, did many outrageous things, leading to the people's revolt. When his father, King Xuan of Zhou, took over, he had to work hard to stabilize the kingdom. He promoted upright ministers and suppressed rebellions, which extended the Zhou dynasty's rule by a few decades. After King Xuan's death, the throne was passed to King Yu of Zhou. So that is Ji Gongye, that's his name. In the second year of King Yu's reign, there was a massive earthquake in the regions of Western Zhou and Sichuan, now Shanxi province. An official named Bo Yangfu warned King Yu that this was a bad omen, similar to disasters that led to the downfall of the Xia and Shang dynasties. He predicted that the Zhou dynasty would collapse within 10 years. True enough, 11 years later, King Yu was overthrown by the Quanrong tribes. Ancient people often saw natural disasters as signs of a regime's fate. These disasters severely affected agriculture and livestock. If the ruler didn't respond appropriately, the kingdom could easily fall, especially if external enemies seized the opportunity. This scenario occurred many times in Chinese history, but few rulers learned from these lessons. That's really a pity. King Yu's grandfather was greedy, and his distinguishing trait was his lust. Upon ascending to the throne, King Yu indulged in pleasure, neglecting state affairs. After the death of his father's ministers, he relied on sycophants and further destabilized the kingdom. An official named Bao Xiang tried to warn him, but King Yu imprisoned him instead. Bao Xiang's family sought to save him by offering King Yu a beautiful girl named Bao Si. King Yu was captivated by her beauty and released Bao Xiang. He adored Bao Si, making her his favorite concubine. She bore him a son named Ji Bofu, leading King Yu to depose the original queen and the crown prince. The original queen was the daughter of the Duke of Shen. He was an influential state crucial for Zhou's control over the southern regions. This decision set the stage for the kingdom's downfall. Bao Si, well, though beautiful, but she was always cold and never smiled. King Yu tried everything to make her smile but failed. He even offered 1,000 taels of gold to anyone who could make her laugh. This shows that King Yu was not foolish, but his priorities were misplaced, only for chasing girls. One of his ministers Guo Shifu suggested lighting the beacons to fool the nobles, making them think the kingdom was under attack. This trick succeeded, and Bao Si laughed at the nobles' panic. King Yu was delighted, rewarding Guo Shifu generously. King Yu repeated these pranks several times, causing the nobles to lose trust to him. When real trouble arose, they were less willing to respond. Eventually, the deposed queen's father, the Duke of Shen, allied with other states and the Quanrong tribes to attack the capital of Zhou. This time, only the Duke of Zhou came to help, but they were outnumbered. The Zhou army was defeated, and King Yu and his son, Ji Bofu, were killed. Bao Si was captured, and the Western Zhou Dynasty fell. The deposed queen's son, Ji Yizhu, was installed as the new king by the nobles, becoming King Ping of Zhou. However, the Zhou dynasty had lost significant territory and power. King Ping moved the capital east to Luoyang, now in Henan province, marking the end of the Western Zhou and the beginning of the Eastern Zhou dynasty. This period, known as the Spring and Autumn period, saw the decline of royal authority and the rise of powerful regional lords competing for dominance. This concludes the story of King Yu of Zhou. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more historical insights in the next video. Looking for your like and subscribe. Thank you for following my channel.